you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone. Came up a little short. So Clemson's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quarterback keeps it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Direct snap. Creates a little room. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run it to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Second and goal for this offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a fourth down situation and held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Polk. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Plucks it out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J.
Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Sweet cut there. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling... Oh, out of space! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the outside. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. That cuts into the deficit, it's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 28 over Vanderbilt. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd down play from the gun. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running.
He'll take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Calls his own number. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Extending the play. Release to the back. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll pitch it. Open space at the 25. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to...
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throwing right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
So now on comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A strike downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Stanford with a 4th down play, and they're still going for it to open the final period. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Scott. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking for room. It's Scott. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson set up with another first down. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Working on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Clemson! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post.
He smashes his way through again. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the...
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the catch. It's Polk.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Give to the single back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. And he's got it. It's a first down.
And that is such a great job by the head coach deciding to go for it there on the fake punt. And that's one of those fake punts that they've probably had in their playbook now for several weeks, but you gotta have the perfect look defensively to run it. The up man gets the snap, a nice accurate throw, picking up the first down and keep this drive alive.